Welcome back to SWAYAM course on design thinking and innovation. This is week 13. We're going to be looking at a very nice case study. This is to make use of a very sustainable material, bamboo, in trying to make a lounge. Okay, and what he does is that he uses the slivers, that is you cut the bamboo in the vertical direction and you get pieces which are long. They called as bamboo slivers, and how to make use of it for making out a lounge chair. Okay. Now, the reason we are showing this case study is one, that the person has gone through many iterations in terms of ideations, in terms of materials, in terms of fitting the human factors into it, okay, in terms of actually trying to find if this is right, and at the end of making the first version, he still wants to go further and make a second version of it, okay, and very nicely documented. Okay. So, I am going to take you through this. So, this is section C13, week 13. Case study is design of bamboo sliver furniture. It is done by MDes student Sumit Ranjan Kumar, and the faculty mentor was Professor Avinash Shinde. I am the presenter here. I am presenting this project. As you can see, it goes through 22 sections, okay, starting from design brief to, you can see that 8th and 9th are application of anthropometric and ergonomic considerations, then ideations, then he comes out with concept 1, then 2, okay, and then journey into concept 3, spline, then CAD drawings, then user testing it, okay, looks at what different kind of manufacturing process one can use, materials and manufacturing. He also does a rough cost estimate of the project, and finally another final design of it. Okay. So, he is taken from August to November. You can see that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 months project. Yeah, it goes through stage 1, stage 2, stage 3, okay, and there is a report submission and a final submission at the end of it. Okay. So, it has gone through many stages of the design process. Okay, and the design brief itself was trying to make use of the sliver in trying to make a lounge chair. And you can see that sliver, bamboo being such a sustainable material, it has been used in many airports. Okay, I think the most recent one is it's used in the Bangalore new airport. Okay, and you can see that different airports, different contrasts. The Guwahati airport here, Guwahati is from Assam. Assam is full of bamboo. So, obviously, bamboo has played a important role in this. If you look at keywords connected with bamboo, that itself is great. It's durable, it's adaptable, aesthetics, it's natural, it's renewable. There are many. It's also strong. Okay, beautiful color it comes in. So, it's an excellent material for indoor and outdoor furniture. It's lightweight, it's got good properties, especially mechanical properties, and there is a natural resistance against biological attack. So, bamboo stays for an extremely long period of time. Okay, and you can make it into veneers, stripes, strips, strands, particles and fibers. Yeah, so that's something one, it's a very flexible material. Yeah, it also, grows very quickly, and it's also straight. It's also, the climate doesn't really change it too much. Okay, and it's extremely durable and resistant after some treatment for its preservation. Okay, and you have, finally saying that bamboo is a very sustainable and environment friendly material, and it can be used for making furniture. So, this is the looking at collection of existing bamboo furniture done from India, Professor Ranjan there, yeah, and from abroad also. So, he made a large collection of it because this is the study period of it. How do you actually bend bamboo? Okay, steam bending, blow bending, okay, sometimes hot air is used to bend bamboo. Okay, and he also studied what do you actually mean by lounge chair, okay, and the different variations of the lounge chair and different materials that have been used in the lounge chair. The classic ones, the Eames lounge chair is very well known, okay, and there are two versions of it. Yeah, and yeah, where do you use the lounge chair? Okay, so it has got many applications of it. Of course, in the in hotels you can always find a relaxing chair. It's also next to the swimming pool. Okay, and yeah, in different sense. So, in airports you will find because you need to relax. So, lounge chair is very much used as part of the airport. And he looked at Indian dimensions and anthropometric considerations, very important to do. He's also circled few of them. Okay, so saying that okay, this is something I need to be aware of. Applied to chair, lounge chair, especially for Indian standards, right, okay, or anthropometric considerations. So, that is the somewhat the average measurements he gets for this, okay, and then comes to trying out. These are part of his ideations. You can see all kinds of strokes are done. This is just imaginary, but very essential to ideate. Okay, so he's also marked few of them which is liked out of the whole lot of them. Okay, and you can see that there are many variations of this. Okay, so these are ideation stage. The more you do, it's better. Okay, and then it says that let's try to make it into the drawing itself. Okay, so he looked at some more concepts quite close to what you wanted to do it, and then started prototyping it. He's got the slivers done. He's bent the slivers. Okay, he's tried to put a frame onto it. Okay, that was first version. The second version is this. He's put it onto another frame. Okay, and yeah, structure, the skin, and that's the journey. Now he's actually ideating here. Okay, many variations of this because it's got support on both the sides. Okay, and some more drawings of that. Okay, and then yeah, trying to make it a little better. Okay, in terms, so now he's put the slivers on top of it. He's made a paper prototype there. Okay, and then the spline concept itself he's liked, and he's tick marked some of them there. Okay, and then 3D explorations. Okay, simple small variations of that. This is the digital version of it. Okay, this is a paper model of it. He's put papers and tried to make this model. Okay, and he's done the detailed dimensions here. Okay, and this is digital drawing with the dimensions. Okay, and the details of how he does it, and he's got a digital version of the spline lounge. This is the design one. Okay, so he's got a footrest and the main design itself. So he makes a proof of concept here. Has people sitting on it to find out, okay, and trying it out. Okay, so you can see that the bamboo sliver is being made here, tried out within the structure itself. Okay, so these are all the trial periods. Here you can see he's got his friends and others to come and test it out and give feedback on this. So these were the initial considerations. Okay, yeah, again more user feedbacks. Okay, how do you get into it? How do you relax on it? How do you get out of it? Okay, so these are the considerations. Also looked at what are the different techniques of actually joining two bamboo together. Okay, so again this is a study again, because it came out of the design he was trying to do. He needed to do it very elegantly. Okay, so he's trying out some options here you can make out. Okay, at this point of time the costing is also done. Okay, which if you look at it, material cost, labor cost, and the time taken and rough. This is the basic cost before selling it, around 5,000 rupees to make one of them. Okay, so he's got into details of this. Okay, he says that the metal part can be manufactured separately and the bamboo part can be manufactured separately, and those two can be combined together, okay, as a final product. After this, he goes on to exploring some more options. This is the design 2 options. Okay, studies existing products, and now he's into ideation. This is his own variation of it. Okay, tries out different concepts here. Okay, and he digitally renders it. This is the rough idea of it. Okay, I can see that details are done to hold either a mobile or a tablet. Yeah, and then drawings with dimensions on it. Okay, and you can see the making process here. He's trying out the base unit. Okay, on top of it, he's trying out the processing details. Okay, and you can see the details being done. Okay. Yeah, and then the costing itself. Okay, so the costing for the earlier one, version 1, was 2,000. This has come to 7,000, and you can actually sell it for a profit for about 15 to 16,000. Yeah, that's it. These are the references he's used, and you can see that the referred book is Indian Anthropometric Dimensions for Economic Design Practice by Professor Deb Kumar Chakravarti. Very useful book, especially from the Indian context. Okay, so thanks a lot for listening. These are the credits done by Sumit Ranjan Das, MDes student, mentored by Professor Avinash Shinde, again from IDC School of Design at IIT Bombay. Thanks a lot for listening. Design Thinking and Innovation Case Study, Section C13, Week 13. Let's look at the summary. We went through human factors and ergonomics to systems mapping to high fidelity prototyping and 3D modeling and 3D printing. We looked at it from a process point of view, we looked at it from a tools point of view, we applied it in the project, and you can see how some of these have been used in this case study, the design of bamboo sliver furniture. Week 14, we'll have usability studies and feedback, how to conduct these studies and then get feedback and finalize your design. So the tools are also to do with that, followed by you making use of it in your project. And then we look at a interesting case study of a solar powered cook stove.